Are you an engineer, a tradie, or interested in a career in the defence industry? BAE Systems, Australia's largest defence and security company, are building 6 of the Navy's newest frigates, and they're recruiting for hundreds of qualified trades right now. You'll get great pay, benefits, training, and support. And this morning, we've got BAE apprentices Deanna and Adrian to talk us through what a day for them looks like. Morning, guys. How are you going?
Good, thanks. Yourself?
Yeah, very well, Adrian. So can you describe a typical day in your role at BAE Systems Australia?
Typical day sort of changes day by day. One day you're doing one job, putting carlins or T-bars on a deck, and the following day you could be out grinding paint, grinding tacks, ready for welding.
Yeah, great. I mean, did you realise how diverse the job would be when you started?
Yeah, look, when you first go in there, it's such a big place. You're like, well, there's a million different things here you can do.
Yeah. You're a third-year apprentice?
Fourth year now.
Fourth
yeah.
year now? Yeah. So were you doing any sort of trade before BAE, or did you start at BAE?
Nah, so I went to St. Pat's College down in Elizabeth, and they approached school one day when I wasn't there. They actually went through like an interview sort of thing at school, and I missed it, so I went down for one at the shipyard. And once I went in there and had an interview there, I was like, yeah, this is where I want to work, and I applied and I got in, and here I am now, 4th year.
You beauty.
Hey, awesome stuff. I mean, you sound like you're having a blast. Can you tell us what led you to pursue a career with BAE Systems Australia?
Yeah, look, originally I wanted to be a chassis builder.
Right.
Yeah, my family's all big in cars and things like that. So we went to Sydney. I seen a few chassis, all the welds and stuff, and I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. Then I went into engineering in St. Pat's, and this place came up, and there's all these other places, but I'd realised that if I went in with BAE, I'd have a good career. So that's what I did, and here I am still.
Deanna, could you share your journey and what drew you to the defence industry?
So I started the start of this year, but I've always had family out at Osborne doing the same thing I'm doing, so I kind of grew up with it, decided that I wanted to try it. I'm still here 6 months later, so
you're loving it?
Yeah.
I mean, is it pretty cool? I feel like it's one of those jobs you'd be seeing the ships and watching them being built and how big they are. Is that one of the funnest parts of the job, just seeing how massive everything is?
Definitely. You go into some of the buildings and you don't realise how big things are until you're in there and you feel like a tiny little ant next to everything else that's there. So
Can you tell us a bit about your background and how it's prepared you for this role?
So I finished Year 12 last year, and I also did Certificate 2 in Engineering Pathways at TAFE, so I got the taste of working with metal through that, so that helped, but also gave you that idea if you really wanted to do it as a career.
And what about BAE really attracted you to the job?
I've always had family work for BAE, so I've always known they've loved the company.
Cool. I mean, so you'd say BAE prepares you pretty well for coming in and having the proper training?
Oh, definitely. Like, we've got a lot of people working with us that have never tried, never had a trade, never really touched at all. So you can come in with a knowledge of nothing and you learn everything you need to.
Awesome.
That would be me and Callum. Do you reckon we'd get through one day of work down at BAE on the tools?
Oh, maybe not straight away, but they'd get you there. But
maybe a half day.
Maybe.
Yeah, plenty of training and support. BAE Systems Australia is not just offering a job, they're inviting you to be a part of something remarkable. Explore the infinite possibilities of a career at BAE Systems today. 2025 apprentice intake opens this August. Do not miss out. Thanks so much for joining us, Deanna and Adrian. Cheers, guys.
Cheers.